Daphne Olivier, the Unconventional Dietitian, here with us virtually. Daphne, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So holidays in full swing, Christmas this weekend. I feel like we could all really use a wellness pep talk, because I don't know about you, but I am waist deep in holiday sweets and treats. What wise words can you give to us?
Yeah, well, I'm certainly not immune to the holiday sweets and treats that are floating around. It's really kind of everywhere. But I would say the best thing that I can tell you is to remember why every other week of the year you've chosen to keep wellness as a priority for yourself. So whether it's trying to, stave off disease processes, or it's a little more vain and you're wanting to lose weight or keep your weight in check, make sure that you keep that in mind.
Okay.
And a couple of little things, like I'm going to give you 3 things that can be helpful. One is when you enjoy your treats, make sure that you enjoy every single bite of it. Enjoy it, taste the mouthfeel, enjoy what it feels like, rather than the alternative is just kind of grabbing and putting things in your mouth mindlessly. So when you enjoy a treat, make sure it's something that you really like and that you fully enjoy every bite of it. Another thing is to, when you're in social settings, get yourself a plate, put whatever you want on the plate, but always eat off of a plate.
Okay.
It will make it a little bit easier than whenever you're standing by the snack table, just kind of grabbing and pinching things. So it keeps you kind of accountable. You don't have to necessarily restrict what you would want, but just eat it off of a plate to keep yourself accountable.
I think that's a great tip too, because I always find myself snacking, or I just stand around the snack table and just casually graze.
Yeah. So keep your conversations kind of in another room, another part of the table, because the closer you are to the food, the easier it is to just grab it. But keeping it on a plate or in a napkin or something helps you to remember, one, that you are putting something in your mouth. You're putting things in your mouth. And it helps also to keep you accountable with how much you're having, so you can visually see it. And there's a lot to be said about what you visually see and how much you're eating.
Yeah. And what is the third thing?
The third is to maybe have an accountability partner. And this is a little bit more for maybe like whenever you're drinking socially, but have somebody that you can check in with and say, hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Maybe you need a glass of water just to kind of hydrate and slow things down a little bit, pump the brakes. But having that other person that you can just kind of stay in touch with helps to make sure that either, your drinking doesn't get out of hand, but also eating too. You can have that accountability partner for your eating too.
Daphne, these are all wonderful tips and advice. If people at home want to reach out to you for more wellness pep talks or wellness advice, or have a health question for you, how can they find you?
So the best places are either my website, LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook, and it's all The Unconventional Dietitian.
Daphne, we appreciate the pep talk. Thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, Daphne. If you at home want to rewatch this pep talk, head to our website, klaf.com. But